guys, today I want to talk about how I do my no poo. I gave up conventional conditioners and shampoos back in February, no, it was March. My shampoo is mostly water. I've got it right here. You can kind of see some of the baking soda inside of it. I normally will shake it up as I'm using it just because it keeps the baking soda distributed. Make sure I'm not just pouring more water onto my hair. So this is the shampoo. I've got the plastic on it because I was traveling. It's baking soda. When I first started out I used a lot of baking soda, but now that I've been doing it and my hair has adjusted and my scalp doesn't create half as much oil as it used to, I use quite a bit less. I only use, I don't know, probably 3/4 of an inch worth at the bottom. And then I do 10 to 15 drops of tea tree oil for every mixture. And that keeps the dandruff at bay. I tried it for a few weeks without the tea tree oil, and that definitely made a difference. I felt like my hair was much cleaner, and it really allowed the natural oils on my scalp to get down to the rest of my hair, which was really nice. But when I added the tea tree oil is when I really felt like it was very, like, I don't want to say squeaky clean because that kind of sounds like it's regular shampoo, but squeaky clean, basically. It felt really clean, it felt just really nice, and I love my hair now. I used to hate it. And so I waited a while to wash my hair just so you can see that it actually does clean your hair. So there's this, and then to balance the pH of your hair, you can use a vinegar dilution. Apple cider vinegar is going to be best. I mean, kind of the nice thing about this is that it's very cheap to do. I mean, it's stuff that you're probably going to use in your kitchen anyway, so you're going to have it on hand. And then you also, I mean, you aren't paying for every single bottle that you need to buy, you're just keep making it as you go. I used to, normally how my week would go, or the time between washes, would be I'd wash my hair, it was big and poofy and frizzy, and I just either felt like I had to straighten or curl it in order to go out and feel pretty. By the second day, normally if I had straightened it or curled it and slept on it, it looked really nice. It wasn't half as crazy as it was the day before. But by the third day, my scalp would normally get way too oily or itchy. I get like an oily dandruff. I think it's a seborrheic or something like that. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Dermatitis. It's kind of like cradle cap. I know a lot of people have issues with it. And I had used some dandruff shampoos, like medicated with the sulfur, it smelled minty and nice when I first used it, but after that smell goes away, it smells like rotten eggs because of the sulfur. So that isn't that great. I didn't like that. And I also didn't feel that it really got rid of the dandruff. I felt like it got rid of the buildup from the dandruff, but it never left me with a genuinely clean scalp, and so that always really bothered me. And my aunt had suggested doing tea tree oil, so I was thinking about that, and then one day I was pinning and came across the No Poo, and this has really defined my waves doing this. I really, really love the No shampoo. It works for me because I have really coarse hair, and I feel like it would work best for girls with like coarse, wavy or curly hair. If you find that your hair gets really greasy after being washed, like quickly, like if you have to wash your hair every single day. Also, if you notice that it gets greasy at the ends but stays really, really dry at the bottoms, and then if you bleach your hair, I feel like this would be really good. And then another good thing to invest in would be a boar bristle brush. I like to brush through my hair with it before I shower usually, or before I curl or straighten my hair, which I don't do nearly as often as I used to. Not that I don't like to, but I just don't feel the need as much. And also, if you don't like tea tree oil, or if you don't have like a real issue with oily dandruff, or if you don't feel like you need that much strength, because tea tree oil is very potent. I think that's the biggest thing, and a lot of people really don't like how it smells. Lavender oil will work because it's still antibacterial. I think that's the biggest thing, is people forget that Yeah, baking soda will clean your hair, but it doesn't leave anything behind to keep your hair from like growing things or whatever it is. Something else I could talk about is getting shampoo bars. I think I actually used them the last 2 times I washed my hair because I was out and about. If you get like a body wash type bar, make sure that it doesn't have anything more than just the like essential oils or cocoa butter or shea butter or something like that in it, because anything else is probably going to either be too harsh on your hair or leave a residue or whatever. So I think the one that I have right now has like coconut oil and avocado oil and shea butter and coconut butter, and then the different scents are what essential oils are in it. And so those are nice, and you can actually make those yourself too. It's pretty easy to find recipes for it on the internet, and I'm sure they work just as well too. So if you need the lather, that's another thing. Those things lather. So I don't know. I'll bring you into my shower now. I'm in my swimsuit, so I'm inviting you into my shower. I'll show you how I divide my hair up and